Hey, what's going on, people? It's Lando up in the building. I just had to hop on here real quick because I want to talk about what's going on in our current events in the manosphere. And I'm seeing more and more often these days that P.U.A.s, pickup artists, are starting to attack the MGTOW community. And I'm a little reluctant to even call it a community because MGTOW is not a movement of any type. I'd like to refer to it as Jeet Kune Do for life. And if you understand the philosophy behind Jeet Kune Do, it's basically using what is useful and discarding the rest, which makes it a very individualistic experience. So MGTOW is first and foremost a philosophy that is very significant to each individual. It is not a mindset to where men come together to think this one way and have these same type of politics and it's not that at all. It's all about maximizing the individual's potential for their self and nothing else. But the red pill community or whatever, if you want to even call it that, um, and other groups feel like MGTOW is like the anti-feminist or the bizarre world feminist. I don't know. I'm not sure what the perception is. All I can observe is what they're saying and their attitudes towards MGTOW. And a lot of them are starting to use the same exact shaming tactics as women when it comes to expressing how they feel about MGTOW. The P.U.As especially, they start to say that MGTOW are basically losers. They can't get laid. That same type of bitch brain mentality. You know what I mean? And they also confuse self development with self actualization. And like I said, self actualization is just maximizing your individual direction in life for yourself and nothing else. Whereas self development can be very subjective and oftentimes used for external validation, especially from women, like exercising to get a better body. Oftentimes, depending on where you are in life, it's to get a woman to gravitate towards you. Be like, hey, look at my six pack. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting in shape because you're concerned about your health and you want to maximize your lifespan. And same thing when it comes to getting certain cars and jobs and things like that. It all revolves around vagina, and that's a really poor excuse to do anything because um, as as the male experience when it comes to women, many people have understood this, but women can never belong to men. Men can only have a turn with women because women leave. They choose to get around. And they do this because of various hypergamous reasons. And that's just the sum of it. And also, what PUAs continually misunderstand is the fact that no amount of alpha male bravado will shield you from or stave off any of the female imperative actions or thoughts and behaviors. Women will do what they do and they know that they can do it with impunity. And these PUAs will keep running this hamster wheel thinking that if I do X, Y, and Z, these things won't happen to me until it does. I mean, there have been many, many men that have reached the highest echelons of social status and they still got by women in one way or another. So it's futile. The way I see it is each man can choose whatever he wants to do concerning relationships and what's best for him. If he wants to ride the hamster wheel of chasing after the unicorn woman, so be it. But at the end of the day, when you look at the statistics of things, overall, it's a bad deal to invest in such a venture. You can enjoy it while you can, but you know, a lot of MGTOWs who choose to just not run after that fleeting moment, they do it because they feel that they have more rewarding things to aspire to, which is commendable, and you can't fault them for that. So, I mean, in my opinion, these PUAs and red pill people, uh, they shouldn't even really refer to themselves as being red pill at all. I mean, because if anything, they're more purple pill than anything else, you know, because a lot of them is like once they believe they found that great woman that's just gonna, give them that high that they want or need into retirement, and then it doesn't work out, they kind of self destruct, just like any other blue pill guy. Or some of these PUA guys are just shaming MGTOW because it's hitting them in their wallet. They won't be able to sell their books and CDs and give off this advice. I mean, I found that the best business model when it comes to selling a product is selling the idea of the product, even though the product isn't worth shit. I mean, that's just a fact. You can say, hey, I got this great book, and then you can sell it, and the book could have nothing written on the pages, but the fact that you sold a bunch of copies is all you really need. A lot of the PUA guys and just people in general use the same business model. A sucker is born every day. So, hey, let me sell this idea that if you jump through enough hoops, you'll find the pussy that you're looking for. And given the way PUAs are responding, they should change their name from pickup artist to pussy under attack, because that's what they're trying to defend now. Pussy is their bread and butter, and in a way, it's also the carrot on a stick that they can't keep their eyes off of. So if they feel like pussy is under enough attack because enough men are walking away from the idea that any solid, reliable, coherent relationships could be formed with women in this day and age, then obviously they're going to fight tooth and nail to hold their religion true of worshiping the golden vagina. So that's all I really got to say. I got nothing more to add to it. I just wanted to get on here and just throw this stuff out there. You let me know what you think. Bang the bell. Hit the subscription button. Us here at Apologetically Men, we're trying to do what we can to build the channel. Also to be a part of the community and create awareness that every man has the option to go the direction that he feels is best for him, and not to base any goal or aspiration based on the validation of women or anybody for that matter. That's why it's called Men Going Their Own Way. So, yeah, again, like I said, that's all I got. Until next time, gentlemen, keep going.